All right, we got the full story on the new Aaron Rodgers contract. Somebody sent it to me on Saturday night, and I was confused because I didn't see anything about voidable years. I didn't see a 2-year deal. I saw a 7-year contract. And we have the full breakdown at PFT. But there are no voidable years. It is a 7-year contract, and that's significant because they were making a big deal last week about the no-tag clause. He's got to be there 7 years before they'd ever tag him. He's going to either retire, and the Jets will still have his rights, or they're going to release him, and he becomes a free agent after 2 or maybe 3 years. And the way that I read that contract, Chris, I think it's 2 years with the slim possibility of a third. The final 4... that's just dummy stuff that's on there. Even without a void, it's clear. It's like a $20 million salary, year 4, 5, 6, and 7 each year. He's playing at the absolute most 3 years, but I think it's more likely it's going to be 2 years. And there is one device in there that caught my eye, and someone else said this to me as well. There's a $35 million option bonus that he has due in year 3. I mean, in theory, if things go well and they win a Super Bowl the next couple of years, they could pay out that option bonus, and if he retires, they could choose not to recover it, and then he gets his $33.7 million back on the back end. Now, it would create a hell of a cap hit for the New York Jets, but I saw that $35 million option bonus just kind of sitting out there in year 3, and I thought this is a hell of a way to give him his money back if he accomplishes the mission that he set out to pursue.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a great way to do it. You know, either way, he did the team a solid. I mean, 7 years, Mike. Like what they're gonna have some money on the back end of this, right? If he gets out of this after 2 or 3 years, right? We talking like kind of Drew Brees Saints type of money here, where they're gonna have to deal with that for a few years, but they're willing to pay that price tag or that premium to go get it right now, and I'm not mad at them for doing that.
Yeah, it's going to be, if I recall correctly, there's going to be $49 million in earned but unallocated money if he plays only 2 seasons.
Right.
If they process the retirement after June 1 of 2025, then it would be a $14 million dead cap charge for 25 and $35 million for 26. They could take it all at once. They could take the $49 million all at once, but I doubt that they would do that. And if they do pick up that option bonus and he retires and they just don't pay him, or they just don't seek to get the money back,
right,
it goes to like 21 and 63. I mean, that's why I can't imagine they just give him $35 million on the way out the door, given what it would do to their salary cap after he's gone. But regardless, either way, they're going to have a hell of a cap mess after he's gone. And that's part of the price of having a great, highly compensated quarterback. You try to keep the cap numbers low while he's there, and you just accept the fact that once he's gone, you're going to have a reset year, like the Buccaneers this year.
Sure.
$35 million in dead money for Tom Brady. You know that going in. We're going to have a year once this guy is gone where we're going to have our hands tied with the salary cap because we got to finally pay under the cap the amounts that we've already stuffed into this guy's pockets.
Yeah. They're willing to take that gamble or deal with that when that time comes. That's for sure. And they got a lot of young talent on their team. They're sitting in a spot right now where, hey, they're sitting pretty. They've built something. Joe Douglas, you look at their roster, it's impressive. The only thing we worried about or thought they needed was the quarterback. They got that fixed. And, they're going to pay for it on the back end. But, right now they're striking while the iron's hot, and I know neither one of us are mad at them for doing that.
By the way, real quickly, Garrett Wilson, who was the offensive player of the year last year, offensive rookie of the year, for the New York Jets, out of practice with a low ankle sprain. Not a high ankle sprain, a low ankle sprain, so hopefully that's nothing serious. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.